We're back here, and I got this walnut log that I milled down over a couple hundred yards that way. That I have a video, maybe 2 or 3 videos, 4 maybe, prior on cutting down this walnut, and I'm gonna mill it up today. I was thinking I could, at first thought I can get this all milled in one log, but it's got it's really got a curve in it, and I don't think I can do it. It should have a lot of nice crotchwood right up in this area. I sure hate to cut it, but I may cut it right here at this. This is about 8 foot. This is about 8 foot 3 inches, and I might just cut it right around here and then mill this log, and then I'll have to set up boards and what I can to mill this rest of this. Would be really some nice slabs out of this log. It seems pretty solid. There's not a lot of sapwood, and you know, there's a lot of nuts. Walnuts do got nuts, but it's got a lot of knots. Well, a few knots, not a lot of knots. There should be hopefully some neat little figure in here, but we'll find out once we open this log up. And I've been working on that other log by the electric line. I haven't filmed it because it's just, you know, when you're filming, you're trying to multitask and your mind's thinking about different things, and this thing really isn't the easiest tree to cut down. I've been doing it in stages, and I hear a car coming. And I've been doing it in stages because I just want to take my time with it. Because you had it's a nice walnut log. It comes up about at 3 feet. It splits off into a 12 to 13 inch branch, and then on the other is about a 22 inch. And at the base, I think I measured it around 35 inches. So it's going to be a really nice log, but both branches, one was heading towards the power line this way, and the other is heading towards the power line this way, because the power line kind of runs where both branches are leaning. So I may take the camera there because I've been working on it the last couple nights. The first night I was just staging the area and getting a game plan. There's a lot of vines in it, which is not helping it. There's Virginia creeper, there's poison ivy, and there could be other stuff. Scuppidines, muscadine, who knows? This thing is just polluted with vines, so, and it's not been an easy process. So I've been a little tentative to film. Plus, I'm not an expert tree climber. If you want to see a good tree climbing videos, there's fucking Billy Ray and his son Hogan and others. I think Guilty for Treason that I've watched sometimes, and they're excellent at what they do. Me, I'm just I'm a novice, just trying to get the job done. But I climbed to the top of the 12-inch yesterday and was able to get to the top and top those 2 major branches, so I can get it down enough that I could cut that branch off without it hitting the lines. And it's a 10-foot piece, and there's not a whole lot of sap in that one either. But I may finish off this video doing a little work on it this afternoon or later this evening. But it's a Friday. I don't know, I think it's the 17th of June. It's kind of not too bad now, but we've been in the 90s and humidity in north central Arkansas here in the Ozarks. But I'm gonna cut it right about here. I don't want to, but I don't think I have a choice, and we'll see what slabs we can get out of it. And I gotta figure out, you know, I'm probably thinking 10/4, 2.5 inches. But we'll try to see how it comes out with the math after I get it on a sawmill. But let's see what we can get done. I'm glad you can join us. I don't have half the gear I need. I don't got my air protection. That's one thing I always forget to do. I got so many things going on. I don't know if you can see the kiln behind you. Tomorrow RC's coming, so we're gonna get working on the kiln. He's going to help build the doors. Glasses are fogging up, and I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm going to get this cut. This end is about 18 inches. 16 inches from bark to bark. And this should be about 8.3. Yeah, 8.3.5. This should be interesting what this shows. You can see here. Try to get the camera where it got the best lighting. It's got a like a knot or a hair here and here for branches. It must have come on it, and hopefully that should make for some interesting figure. It's got a little wind check right there, but that's about it. On this other end, here's the pith. Well, it should be an interesting log. Why did that backfire? It's a brand new machine. Alright, now the moment we've been waiting for. The medicinal value of the walnut. Alright, we'll do this first. I promise you, we're coming into times that we may want to know some of these things. The hull of the walnut, the black walnut hull, is an antimicrobial, antifungal, anti-parasites. I mean, who wants to talk about parasites? But quite frankly, if you got them, you want to get rid of them. Well, that's some nice little figures in here. I hope this lighting, I got new lighting in here. I'm hoping it works better. See I'm going to set them all out and try to get them all lined up. Here we go, a little better. But of this walnut, you know, you can have music or you can have some education. It expels various kinds of worms and parasites that lives in the intestines. Like I said, it's an antifungal. You know, it can help with things like candida and others. It has tannins, which means it's also kind of an antibacteria. It's healthy for your digestion, promotes a healthy bowel flow. I mean, this is good stuff, guys. Please hit the like button. I just messed that up. Please hit the like button. Please hit that button. Subscribe also if you want to. Where else can you get this quality video and education? I'm kind of just kidding. You know, I was watching, you know, just trying to learn how to do better YouTube videos, because quite frankly I am not very good at this. But I was watching them, and they were saying that, you know, these guys who's got million subscribers and all that, but they're saying, you know, your first 20 videos, I think the word they use is pretty crappy, and they're not going to be very good. Well, I got about 10 videos up, and so the good news is the glass is half full, because now you only have to bear with 10 more bad videos, and this stuff is really going to start getting good. But I think this got a good walnut here. Also with the walnut, if you mix it with wormwood and cloves, it's an excellent to deal with parasites. And it's also good for diarrhea and constipation at the same time. Kind of like garlic, good for the heart. It's good for high blood pressure. It's good for low blood pressure. It's kind of like a regulator. And it's got great quality wood. I mean, I think that's interesting that most of the woods lumber that we mill all got great medicinal values to it. There's been a diarrhea that's serious. After 10 videos, it's going to really start getting good. But there's been a sickness with diarrhea going on, and I'd like to try, because I talked about the white oak. I haven't really talked about blackberry, but blackberry root, white oak bark, and even the bark of the walnut does good for diarrhea, and I really would like to try a concoction of putting those together and making a tea or even a tincture out of them, and, you know, see if it works. Wow, this looks even better at this angle. This is a cool log. I don't know if you can see it from the angle I had. I know we're excited about the medicinal values, but check this out. Maybe you saw it, because I can't tell, and once again, I can't even tell here, but lighting is awful. But you got these dark brown inclusions here, and then even just some here, and that's pretty neat. I bet you this one looks even better. Alright, we got some good walnut, and that walnut log that I'm working on, it seems like it's an excellent, even bigger than this. Just hope and pray I can get it all done safely and not half of Stone County lose their electricity. That'd be embarrassing. Be a little worse than embarrassing. Might get in trouble. Alright, let's do this one. I do got 5-gallon buckets, but I tell you what, to get organized for all this is just incredibly not easy. At least for me. That's looking nice. Alright. I think that's a nice walnut log. We get that kiln done over there, and we'll be able to start drying some lumber.